Hi everybody, welcome to Be Learning, where make and do is made easier with Belinda. Okay, today we're going to look at these two little verbs that are often very confusing for learners of English. Alright, let's begin. Today we're going to start with make. Alright, let's look at some of the ways we use make. Now make, if we think about this in the context of create, so things we create. I made a cake. When I was making my cake, I made a mess in the kitchen. So we look at this for creating. Now another form of make is from an origin of a product. My shirt is made in Spain. My house is made of wood. Wine is made from grapes. Alright, so this is made in the context of an origin of a product. Now we make plans in English. So I made a plan with my friend to go away on the weekend. So we make plans. We use make for speaking and sounds. She made a comment about the movie. She made a noise as she was entering the theatre. He made a speech about his new opportunity overseas. Now we also use make for food, drinks and meals. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I made a wonderful dinner last night. I'm going to make a salad. Would you like some? Alright, so that's how we use make. First, I've given you the general rules for make. But of course there are exceptions, which is why these two little verbs are so confusing, but I'm going to explain those a little later. Now let's have a look at do. Now we think about do as in activities. I did some exercise this morning. Not practice exercise, I do exercise. I did some exercise this morning. I need to do some housework, so I need to clean my house. So we look at it in these terms of activities. Now sometimes we can use do to replace a verb when we know the context. So let me explain. I have to leave because I need to do my hair. Now we know in this context do means to brush, or to style my hair. I'm going out tonight, so I need to do my nails. In this context, do equals paint. I need to do the dishes. I haven't washed up after lunch. So do the dishes in this context means clean the dishes or wash the dishes. We can also use do to ask questions. Do you like chocolate? Do you want to come with me? Alright, so now we can see how we use do and make when we actually have more defined examples. But here is where it gets a little bit more confusing. With do and make we have lots of fixed expressions in English, and these are why it gets really confusing. So I gave you a rule before about make equals create. But what if I said to you this morning, I made my bed? No, I didn't build a bed this morning. I made the bed. I fixed the sheets in place so my bed was neat and tidy. So these are some of the expressions that get a bit confusing. Let's have a look. Let's start with make. We make an appointment. I rang the doctor this morning and made an appointment. Plans. Like I mentioned before, I made plans to see my friend. An effort. You need to make an effort if you want to improve your English. A change. I made a change to my diet and it's made a big difference. A comment. She made a comment about my new shirt. She didn't like it. A difference. My new change of diet has really made a difference to how I feel. An excuse. I made an excuse why I didn't go to dinner last night. A list. I made a list of all the things I need to do before I go away. A suggestion. Can I make a suggestion about what we should do? Money. I didn't make much money last week. A phone call. I have to make a phone call. I'll be right back. A noise. She made such a big noise when she came in last night. A mistake. I made a mistake. I have to start again. Love. The hero and the heroine made love in the film. There are some expressions that we use with make. Now let's have a look at do. Your best. Don't worry, just do your best. A course. I did a course last year on improving my health. Exercise. I did some exercise this morning and now I feel tired. An exercise. My teacher gave me an exercise on grammar this morning. Very difficult. Business. I'm going to do some business with my friend. Research. I'm going to do some research around what I'm going to do next year. Job. I did a great job in my project last week. Well. I hope she does well next year when she goes away to study. So I hope that's made it a little easier. Now, of course, there are more fixed expressions in English, but today I've tried not to give you too many, so it's not too difficult to remember. Alright, now we're going to have a little practice. So I'm going to give you some sentences with these verbs missing. I'm going to give you a moment to think about the correct one, and then I'm going to give you the answer. Alright, ready for the test? Let's begin. An excuse why I didn't go yesterday. I made an excuse. Did you a lot of money last year? Did you make a lot of money last year? I just a course on that yesterday. A course. I just did a course on that yesterday. Some exercise this morning. I did some exercise this morning. I ate a delicious cake yesterday. I made a delicious cake yesterday. I'm going to ring the doctor to an appointment. I'm going to ring the doctor to make an appointment. Oh no, a mistake. I made a mistake. Please, the bed. Please, can you make the bed? You need to some exercises on grammar if you want to improve. You need to do some exercises on grammar if you want to improve. Alright, how did you go? Well, I hope that's helped just a little bit. I know these two verbs are very, very confusing for people all around the world. Okay, well, good luck. And if you have any more questions, please write to me and ask. But until next time, be learning, make and do.